right, a very good morning, a very good afternoon, and a very good evening to you all, my viewers of this YouTube channel, Aporo Jimmy. Everything transfers, everything latest news regarding your team, as regarding any other business, as long as it is football, that is transfers. From wherever you're watching from, a very good morning and a very good evening. Do one thing, subscribe or hit the like button. If not, you can also share this video. I wanted to give you a quick one, what is transpiring at the moment. Yesterday I told you about how Chelsea had advanced the negotiation between Sporting Lisbon's midfielder, that is Manuel Ugarte. But as things are now, I think Chelsea are off the waters, because PSG has just blown Chelsea off the waters, because they have finally agreed to sign the Sporting player, that is Ugarte Manuel. And as I speak now, it is said that PSG and the player have agreed. They have agreed on a deal, and they have offered much more money as compared to Chelsea. So Chelsea, much as they have the money, much as the money is there, I think Todd Bowley will not be overspending this summer. Last summer he spent a lot of money. In January he spent a lot of money. I think he is carefully and now trying to lay strategies of how to buy players, not to just spend anyhowly, just like he did in January. So I am told, news circulating around says and indicates that Chelsea have been blown out of the water. They will not be acquiring the services of the one and only Manuel Ugarte, and the player is heading to PSG. PSG has also concluded the signature of Marco Asensio from Real Madrid. So they're so busy during this summer. Let's wait and see how far the summer is going to move. But so far so good for PSG. They have secured the signature of Marco Asensio, and very soon they will be announcing the deal of Ugarte from Sporting. Okay, apart from that, let's keep an eye on the Moussa Caicedo deal, because after losing the battle to PSG, I think Chelsea are now going to go all out on Moussa Caicedo. They are willing to blow Arsenal out of the water, but what will decide this transfer? I think it will go down to the player, because the player values and rates Arsenal highly than Chelsea. Actually, it said that he has agreed personal terms. According to reports from Ecuador, it said that Moussa Caicedo has agreed personal terms with Arsenal. What only awaits now is Arsenal to just place in a bid, and yet on the other hand, even Brighton are confident that Arsenal are going to match their valuation of 75 million pounds. There seems to be an agreement between Arsenal, Brighton, and Moussa Caicedo, because I think Arsenal had to jump out in January when things went sour. They didn't want to spoil their relationship with Brighton. Remember, they have a very good connection after signing two players from that team. Much as Chelsea also has a good relationship with Brighton, but I think this deal will go now down to the player. Chelsea are willing to offer a much higher transfer fee, and then the player, Moussa Caicedo, for him, he wants to join Arsenal. He doesn't want to go in for money. Let's wait and see how far that deal will transpire from that side. And then, speaking Ilkay Gundogan, there are talks that he is going to leave Manchester City. But as I speak now, there was reports that had come out that he had agreed he had agreed to sign a new deal at the city grounds, but others speak now, his agent has come out to clear the waters, and he said that his player hasn't yet agreed. The reports you are hearing, those are rumors and they are not true, that his player has agreed to sign another deal to stay at the Etihad. So, as reported earlier, he is still just focusing on the Champions League final, and then his future will be sorted after the Champions League final. Barcelona are into the race. They surely want the player. And then Arsenal are also interested in the player. Mikel Arteta thinks he will use his personal experience and personal connection with the player. Remember that he was there 3 years with the player, so he says he thinks that he knows the player, but Ilkay Gundogan might decide to leave EPL and then try life elsewhere. That might be La Liga, but his move to La Liga is quite tricky because Barcelona currently are focusing on securing Lionel Messi. Let's wait and see how far that deal will also move, but both teams are interested in Ilkay Gundogan, that is Arsenal and Barcelona, but others speak now. The news saturating that he has agreed personal terms with Manchester City to renew his contract, those are not true. Those are not true, and they have been refuted by his agent. And then Arsenal are also confident that they are going to sign a new deal with Saliba, much as things have not yet been worked out, but they side Arsenal are confident that the deal will be struck, much as the two parties are still far away from the valuation, from the money that the player wants. It's said that Saliba wants as much as the other players are getting in the Arsenal colours. So let's wait and see how far that deal will move. But Arsenal are confident that he will agree to sign a new long-term deal. The same thing applies to Reece Nelson. They are also confident that a deal will be struck anytime from now. Manchester United, they are still in for mounts on mount contracts. Talks between both sides are going to start soon. That is Chelsea and Manchester United, to see that mounts on mount joins Manchester United. So friends, actually before I go, don't forget that Karim Benzema has also agreed to depart Real Madrid, and he is heading to Saudi Arabia. What a player! He is one of the most decorated player in the Real Madrid colors. I think him and Cancelo, those two players are the most decorated players. They are the most decorated players in the Real Madrid colors. So my friends, stay tuned to this channel for the latest transfer news as regarding your team. Just do one thing: subscribe if you're new, share this video, and then also like the video. Don't forget to hit the notification button so that you can always be up to date with our latest information. Have a blessed day. I'll come back again with yet another video as regarding transfers, speculations, and transfer rumors, done deals. All you will get them from here.